Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on another SEC team, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here, as always, by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. He'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field, it's Knapp. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's third down after that run. It's QB sneak.
Well, if you're going to win a national championship, when you get to third downs, you've got to find a way to convert. And here on this opening drive, it's exactly what this offense has been able to do. This time on the ground, keep those sticks moving.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
Ball handed off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Looking to throw. It's Knapp. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Looks like he's going to run it. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
And he knocks that one right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Set it down for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's Paul. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. And here's the handoff. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
Mississippi State 3, USC 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The back's got it. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Getting set. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pressure is coming. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
And the Trojans will bring their punt team on the field now. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And the runner takes off to his right. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Eventually taken down, but how about the spin move? They're in the first down yardage. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
To the air, it's Knapp. Pass rush closing in. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And this one is right through.
Snap,
The hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Grab down the middle. It's Morrison. On first down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down here for this offense. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
USC.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Paul. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him, but it's a first down.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Trojans getting set on first and 10. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Love those positive yards on first and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the quarterback just sneaks it.
Well, the old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Looking to throw it on first down. Makes the catch. It's Paul. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. And with time quickly fading here before halftime, wouldn't expect them to be too aggressive at this point. Ball handed off. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And now from the pistol formation. Looking to throw. It's Knapp. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just 1 more play.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The kick is short, and that's going to be returnable. They better get down to cover this. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Grab down the middle. It's Matthews. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Caught over the middle. It's Morrison. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball to 44.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Receiver in motion now. Here comes a handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. Finding some room at the 25. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. Stopped right there, but it's first and goal at the 5.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Running a quarterback sneak here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, SC. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Handoff to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Pre-snap motion from the offense. To throw, it's Knapp. He's moving out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is, and they do a good job of it right here.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. And there's the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. That's a big play. Moves the ball down inside the 30. Well, they trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side. Able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Mississippi State 6.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And they'll run it on the jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, the biggest thing when you run the jet sweep, you cannot afford penetration. Here the defense does a nice job almost anticipating the jet sweep is coming, and they make this offense pay for that with a significant loss.
And the running back takes the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up with run support.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this 2-point conversion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to pass. It's Knapp. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the catch is made in the end zone for 2 points.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The offense is back out on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get it tight in like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Paul. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can he make it to the marker? And the Trojans are on the move here.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to plow the back to pick up this 1st down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a 1st down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Using his legs here. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in the 4th quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a 1st down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looking to pass this time. The sack on the play could not escape the pass rush.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. Give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I like what the offensive coordinator is trying to do here to try to keep the defense off balance by mixing up his play calling. But hey, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. They're not fooled at all on this play. Nice tackle for a loss here against the option.
Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
Keep it on the ground to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Tailback with another carry. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Knapp. Close to the tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. He moves the ball across midfield and picks up a 1st down.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
The shotgun running play call. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Mississippi State Bulldogs.